All right, let's check this bout out. I apparently I heard that as of next year, Bida is gonna have his U.S. citizenship, which means we could potentially see a Bida going for the LA Olympics kind of run. And as of right now, he's I think almost top 16 in the USA, which means he like if he keeps this up, right? He won a NAC, top 8 at this one. If he keeps this level of consistency up, he will for sure at the very least be on squad. And with Bida's international experience, there's a good chance that we could see Bida make a run for the LA 2028 Olympics. So let's have a look at the bout. This was Nick Lawson. So relative to Bida, Nick Lawson is massive. Well, it's very rare that Bida can look like a small guy, but relative to Nick Lawson, Bida looks kind of small. It's right. Just have a look, and it was a pretty good bout. Like super back and forth, and at the ending, it's hard to tell if it's unlucky for. Oh, someone's very happy in the background there. Good for them. It's really hard to see if Lawson missed, Bida made a miss, what have you. But overall, like just a really good bout, and it's very entertaining to hear. Let's lower that a little bit. It's very entertaining to hear. It sounds like Dwight Smith. It's very entertaining to hear his coaching on the side. Hopefully no more of that shrieking. So it's very typical. The first period will generally, or first minute will generally go into passivity. Nothing too great. Mostly just hand picks. Gathering a little bit of information. Skill checking to see. So why did that work? Oh. This is not it. This is a feint. Look at that. We go from slow. So look at this. We go from a relatively slow and then sudden. Big acceleration. Show the low line. Man, Bida goes so fast it's hard to get the actual frames. And then Bida's kind of expecting an extension. But instead he gets an 8, which is fine, right? If you get an extension, you catch the blade. If you get an 8, that's fine. And because Nick Lawson ends up being so late on the windup, he gets it. So let's watch it again. So because he took the initiative from the second he started the action, he had the initiative, he got the point. So remember, I find it's not necessarily a defensive advantage, but there's an advantage to the person being more proactive in general. Oof. So Lawson kind of telegraphed that, right, with this here feint. And then Lawson is so afraid of the parry. Bida just stuck his arm out. But Lawson, like this is, Mr. Lawson is quite tall. That he got away with the double. So, but very assertive. He dictated when this thing started. Ladies, I'm trying to watch Epee here. So here Lawson's like, he's getting caught in between two. He's not sure if he wants to attack or defend. And this is the classic, right? When someone pushes you, you release a bit, and then you usually have a good opportunity. So really flat. Like Lawson get absolutely flat-footed. Nice feint disengage.
Use the half step to pull distance or step in. You already know. Come on. Use that sequence.
It sounds like with Dwight Smith's thing, they have something they're working on. It really sounds, yeah, this is more decisive by Mr. Lawson, because otherwise he's going to get picked apart. I'm right. Yeah, I believe Mr. Lawson is like 6'7" or something. Oh, this is fantastic. So don't give don't give anyone anything. Look at that. Hand. Boom. Hand. Try again. Ooh. He knows it. More hand. This is fantastic. At a very safe distance, if you're tall, this is something you can absolutely do.
Hey, I'll take it.
So this one, he caught Bida kind of sleeping.
100%.
So now he actually got him parrying, not extending. And yeah, he got the parry, but he was still in the line. Nice remise. Yeah, I really think there's a lot of advantages being the proactive one. As long as you choose your moments properly. Here he chose when Bida was a little bit flat-footed. So now Bida's like clearly, he's putting a bit more pressure. I guess he really feels that if he's at the back right now, he's kind of reestablishing himself as it were. Like really nice hand flicks.
Yep, be ready though.
Yep, see the coach is absolutely right here. So back.
Yep, be ready though.
Exactly, be ready. Man, if he's pulling a distance, there's usually a reason. Good chance, yeah. Let's go to the minute. Ooh, way out of distance. So I want to see how Nick Lawson set that up. Really well done. So it looks like with a little half step. So look at this. This is really well done. Open the distance, just enough. Like some people did more, obviously. Lawson, he's a bit taller too. And then he really is careful on the re-entry. Nice little retreat with a good counterattack. Keeps himself on the horn there a little bit.
Watch low line.
Ooh, this is just fantastic. Right on the arm. So this is the kind of hit that for me personally, not that I struggle to conceptualize, but just the way that he sees it. Like, sees from here. And then I guess he's just prepping. So worst case, Nick Lawson backs up and does nothing. But then he's just taking a lesson. Catches him completely sleeping. It was just beautiful hit. Worst case, nothing. Best case scenario, you get an amazing opposition to the arm. Now, Bida's giving like really obvious openings to hopefully get Nick to just kind of commit into something too big or way too forced. Oh, so that was really good with those little half steps. So, boom. He got Bida to do a big sweeping, just misses.
On first. Nice. On first.
So again, baited with a little half step.
Nice. See?
Extension in.
Those preps and he comes out. You gotta pepper his hand to back him up. Alright?
Pepper his hand. I like that. Just kind of get the pepper shaker in there. Ooh.
Short flick and watch your little line attack, alright? Good. That's it!
So there it is. So he's really bothering Bida's arm that way. Also, like, I'm not gonna say like boom, super good feint, but the distance was really good.
That's it! Good. One of them, I would attack the thigh. I would do a 6 foot to the thigh.
So a little foreshadowing from Dwight Smith here, and I agree with this action. I would absolutely want to try that. Just listen here. Listen.
One of them, I would attack the thigh. I would do a 6 foot to the thigh.
6 flick to the thigh. I think 6 flick to the thigh on a guy like Bida is a fantastic idea. We're going to see why really soon. Especially because Bida favors 6-8 generally. Has the last second 4, but a nice thick 6 to the fly. A nice 6 to the thigh is actually magic here.
Watch that flick now, watch that flick. Hey, you'll take it.
Oof. So look at all this. So look at all this pressure. How comfortable Bida is. Just pushing. Push. Do your feint. Get that 6. Feint. Oh. Opponent commits. Ah. So you take those. I think there, Bida got the commitment. He was just a little delayed on the riposte.
Your feet a little bit, back them off.
Oh, that was fantastic. Oh man. So honestly, this kind of hit you can take home with you. Okay, so that opposition 4 into the thigh. Oh my god. And it's not a huge lunge, right? But look at the change of speed. So here's slow, low line. 4. What that 4 does, Nick now feel like you can either extend or push through, or if you feel it push back, you go down. But the sudden change of speed is fantastic. Fantastic hit. Look at just the change of rhythm here is really what seals it. Ooh. Same thing again. Fortunately. But this time, just nice. Like isolated. This is a weird frame. Just enjoy that real quick. So very hard to dissect because just the ref's kind of in a way, but it's fair enough. I tried it again. So here, Nick Lawson was ready. Like obviously, Bida was feeling that hit. Here's why it didn't work. We started in. The retreat happened. Granted, like it's a little last minute. Man, if you're
Now he's gonna try and pepper on top now.
if it hits not where if you're getting hit again, like I promise you, 9 times out of 10, if you're getting hit by something, it's because your distance is off. It's the foot, whatever. Just focus on distance and reset. And I promise you, half the time, you'll be able to actually just take it away. Or at the very least, not get hit.
Watch that short flick now.
Ooh.
Hey, now
So that was fantastic. So one of the things to be right, when Bida hides his blade and puts it back, he kind of controls when you can look for his blade. But there, Bida completely lost his turn. So as soon as he goes in, right, he does this little, right, he does a little prep, not ready. Right, so boom, oh shit. So he's lost his turn. So if Bida extends here, he's doomed. If he takes 6, he's pretty much doomed, and a really nice flick.
Hey! Now he's going to go second intention, either to your leg or hard forward repose. Be ready with the feint disengage.
Excellent coaching here. So now Bida's over prepping. It's not even a, right, just in the timing. Boom. Really well done. So someone's pressuring you. Don't be afraid to call them out. The distance is what matters. Bida's too close, it doesn't matter what parry happens. Kill it.
Stay dialed.
Oh, really good double. One thing I really like about Bida's flick, man, is that Bida's flick, look how it's like borderline just part of the extension. Right? Flick, it doesn't cost that much. It's not like a lot of people, 1, 2. Bida's just like, whoop, whoop. Really nice. And that's how he was able to squeak out a double with that. Heck, if Lawson was paying attention, that would have been easily a single. Ooh, so there, what, like, man, Lawson is really fencing well in this. Committing. So that's the thing, when you're fencing someone taller, if you make a small distance mistake, you get punished. So a lot of times, very tall fencers are very good at punishing shitty preps, as it were. Or undercommitted preps, overcommitted preps. So you pretty much have to do everything perfect. Oh, there it is. It's probably like high key. Probably one of the best hits we're going to see this year. So why did this one work so well? He changed from 8 to 6 on his feint. Way better distance. With a little retreat to top it off. Let's just look in. Small pull. Huh. You think you can get that? Nah, dude. This is by far like one of the best hits we're gonna see. If you clip anything this channel, if you do anything with this channel this year, and you're looking to learn how to parry, like both legs and hand. Wow. Just fantastic hit. I would also strongly recommend. I would strongly recommend that you go back, watch this bout. I'll link it below, and listen to the commentary from the coach. It's actually pretty insightful, right? And there's so many ways to look at fencing and think about fencing. Obviously, if you're here, you're like how I think, but go out, explore, learn how other people think, and you can then expand your mind. That 8. Oh, really good distance. So here, right, a bunch of blade actions. When he feels it, he takes it. This is just boom. Just really good timing.
Fight him on the line, arm there, flick thigh, flick on feint disengage. Come on. Your arm,
Ooh.
focus on yourself.
Focus on yourself. Really good advice there. Ooh. So now he's over. Nick is like panicking a bit. This is experience kicking in. Nick Lawson is just panicking a bit, over preparing, not being ready. Ooh, so the prep was way too big. So that's one thing, right? If you're struggling with your preps, here Nick got nervous, right? And his feet got way too big. Huh. Wow, too late. If you want to focus on your prep, man, get those feet to go smaller. Your hand can take care of itself more naturally. Your feet, much harder. So very good discipline by Bida. Oh, there it is. That was so close. But Bida's also very focused on his distance.
Watch your hand.
Oh ho. So here, what happened? So who initiated? So Nick went for an 8, but Bida was way too ready on his legs. So for me, like stat checking an ex-Russian fencer, not always the best idea. I don't think you're going to beat them on pure reflexes. So like A for effort. I see what he was going for, right? You go for that low, then you go high, you'll get them first. But I think against a guy like Bida, no chance. Oh, unlucky. So there, though, what happened first is he initiated. He reacted a little bit better, but and then you can get that riposte. So Bida knows he was kind of in the right, but he couldn't quite get his tip in.
I know, feint disengage. Either attack the thigh. That. Second intention. Fight him. Watch that thigh.
Oh, so good distance. Otherwise, he doesn't get that. Huh. Backs up. Nice. Oh. So I like that Nick Lawson had the courage to be assertive here. So overtime, let's see. So I guess like Sergey Bida does not want to, he doesn't want to be on the back foot. So my guess is he's going to go in and push hard. A lot of tip pressure over. See, so if you're not sure, when in doubt, back up. Especially if you're pressuring. If you're the one pressuring, you have all the chances in the world. Pressure at your leisure. So it looks like, oh. So Bida went for an opposition. Almost hit that. And then Lawson. Oh, it went flat. I think worst case scenario, that was a double anyway. Because it looks like they both would have, like, it depends. If it wasn't flat, he should have hit here. But otherwise, here might have been a double. So keep fighting those hits. So, like, honestly, this is just a really good match. Some of the hits we saw, take those home, put those in your pocket, learn something from it. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what else you want to see. But if Bida's actually gunning for US team after next year, I think he's got a strong chance. So as always, thank you for watching and have yourselves a fantastic day.